Hi folks, welcome to another episode of Mobile Talk. This is Don King coming to you by myself. My co-host Brandon Ballantyne has moved to California and haven't heard from him in a couple of weeks, so we have decided to do some solo episodes just to make sure that we can keep Mobile Talk going. And today I thought I would talk with you a little bit about the difference between Facebook groups and Facebook pages, because each of them can be useful in higher education depending on your institution's policies regarding social media. But sometimes it's a little hard to get a handle on what the differences between the two are. We have actually started a Facebook group and a Facebook page for the Mobile Fellows here at Pellissippi State. So just to kind of help get a handle on that sort of thing, I thought it would be useful to talk about those just a little bit. So let's make a comparison. I'm going to swap over to my Facebook page. Of course, you know with Facebook, you never know quite what you're going to see on there. But this is my page, and I think this is what most folks would consider to be my timeline. It's what I'm seeing when I go to Facebook and see what my friends are posting. So this is sort of like groups in a way, whereas I can click on my own timeline, and here's stuff that I have posted and all my friend stuff and all that sort of thing. So this is sort of like a page. A Facebook page is like a presence on Facebook, just like this is my personal timeline. And let me hop back over to where I can pull up some of the pages. This is the Mobile Fellows page. And it's just getting started, so there's not a whole lot here, but this is sort of like the Mobile Fellows personal presence on Facebook. Now let me hop back over to my page again. I'll show you one of my personal groups, for example. You can find those by over here on the left, clicking on groups and more. I've got a few that I manage. I've got groups that I'm in. I'm not going to show you groups that I'm in because that's somebody else's, so to speak. But let's see here. Maybe we'll take a look at Peabody High School class of 1974. This is for my friends from back home. And this group actually started because several of us are getting old enough that we are losing people. So this was kind of a useful place. As you can see here, one of our classmates, Shirley, passed away back in February. This is a place for us to share information with each other. So although I manage this group, it's not so much my group, it's our group. You kind of get the idea there. And so there is a Mobile Fellows group. Pop over there just a second. As you can see, it is a closed group. And as the explanation says, anyone can find the group and see who's in it, but only members can see posts. So it maintains a bit of privacy. You can make a group a secret group as well, which means you just have to be invited to it. I can see using groups. In fact, I know colleagues who use groups for particular classes. They'll set up a group for each section. You could set up a page which would be like the presence of that class. People can comment and post to it, but the page belongs to the class in this case. So this will do two things for us. One is that it will, if I can get back to where you can see me, there we are. This will do a couple of things for us as we think about using Facebook groups and Facebook pages. I hope that it will give you some indication of, as you continue to see the presence of Pellissippi State Community College Mobile Fellows on Facebook. The groups would be a good place to discuss with each other. It's like sitting around this table right here. By the way, I happen to be in what we used to call the faculty lounge at the Hardin Valley campus. It's now just labeled the workroom. But we could get together here around tables and talk about stuff. That's sort of like a Facebook group. And then here's another comparison. The page would be sort of like my office. It's my office. Other people can come in, but it's my space. So the Pellissippi State Community College Mobile Fellows page is our presence on Facebook. You can do the same thing with classes. You can do the same thing with faculty groups. We have it is a group for the Pellissippi State speech faculty. completely informal, nothing official about it. And again, you always want to go and check what your institution's policies might be. Nevertheless, this opens up some possibilities for the use of social media in higher education, and I thought it might be worthwhile to spend a little time with it today. If you'd like to keep track of us on Mobile Fellows, we have several presences out there. There is our channel on YouTube, which I don't have the address of right now. I will share that in the show notes, I guess. If you're watching this, of course, you're seeing it anyway. If you are listening on audio, you can always catch us at PS_mobs on Twitter, and you can subscribe on iTunes. Keep track of us at our central location, which is blogs.pstcc.edu/mobilefellows for everything that's going on with the Mobile Fellows at Pellissippi State. Until next time, happy apping.